these popped up because it's fall. And I realized, I've already started kind of decorating. And then I already kind of started putting some Halloween decorations out.
Yeah, I've already seen the one little ghost in your pot.
Yep, it's turning into spooky season in my house. But then I wondered to myself, are you a hypocrite, Rachel? Because we talk about this as your Christmas music station, Magic 104.1. People starting so early, they're starting their Christmas in November. And I'm like, unacceptable. It's way before Thanksgiving. We can't do it. But it's September right now, and I have already started into spooky season. That's a full month before.
You hypocrite.
I'm going to let you decide where we should start with this.
Okay.
We both have a couple rants about different things that we want to go on, but I also have some hot takes. Where do you want me to start?
Start with the hot takes.
Okay. I want to start with this one because maybe I'm just making myself feel bad about it, but I think we need to normalize lunch for breakfast or dinner for breakfast. And so, like, Brenner is a thing. Everybody's fine, like, oh, I want to have French toast for dinner. You don't get any weird looks for that. You want to have spaghetti for breakfast? People think you're a freak.
Wait, this is a thing?
It's not a thing?
Well, I didn't think this was an issue. I mean, there's several places that serve breakfast and lunch all day.
But if I rolled up in here with a bowl of soup at 6 a.m., wouldn't you be like, what are you doing with a bowl of soup?
Okay, you're
right
asking
now?
the wrong question because I've been doing this shift for so long that I'm the guy who's going to eat soup at 6:30 in the morning or eat a full-on cheeseburger, egg on top, guacamole, just the nastiest burger you can think of at 8 o'clock.
You think this is normal, though? Because most people are not going to be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, if you put it that way. But I guess what I was thinking about, like if you go out and you have the hankering for a full-on steak dinner,
right?
For breakfast, why not? Or like you're saying, French toast for dinner, why not?
But even then, wouldn't you feel? I'd feel the pressure. I'd be like, well, I gotta get steak and eggs then, because then it's a breakfast. That's what they do steak and eggs for, is to make people who really want a steak for breakfast. They're like, throw an egg on it. Look, it's breakfast.
I guess order what you, and I think it's because I eat all kinds of weird stuff at all kinds of time.
Okay, well, that makes me feel, it's a societal rule.
So
but maybe you agree with me on this hot take.
Maybe outside of this room, maybe outside of this room, but I'm saying it's normal.
It's not a hot take between the two of us. Okay, here's some other ones. These popped up because it's fall, and I realized, I've already started kind of decorating, and then I already kind of started putting some Halloween decorations out.
Yeah, I've already seen the one little ghost in your pot.
Yep, it's turning into spooky season in my house. But then I wondered to myself, are you a hypocrite, Rachel? Because we talk about this as your Christmas music station, Magic 104.1. People starting so early, they're starting their Christmas in November. And I'm like, unacceptable. It's way before Thanksgiving. We can't do it. But it's September right now, and I have already started into spooky season. That's a full month before.
You hypocrite. In fact, I will tell you, we are already getting requests from people for Christmas songs. And it's September.
It's insane to me. But let me just, I know it makes me a hypocrite, but I think we should normalize that. Just let it be okay to enter spooky season a little bit early.
Isn't there a thing called Summerween? Aren't they trying to do this?
Summerween. That's too early.
Okay, that's too early? Okay, well, I was going to say.
I just need the extra month.
Okay.
Now I understand what these Christmas people are arguing
Because,
for.
30 days in the month of October is not long enough for you.
I need more.
You need another 30.
That's right, at least 60. And my last hot tape, apple over pumpkin. It's pumpkin spice season, and I'm going to take the apple stuff over a pumpkin thing every time. Am I wrong? If you give me, would you like a pumpkin spice latte or would you like a hot apple cider? I'm going to get an apple cider. Do you want a pumpkin pie? Or do you want a caramel apple? I'm getting a caramel apple.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong on this. And I think because I'm just so over the pumpkin thing. I mean, we talked about how there's pumpkin toilet paper and pumpkin underwear.
Yeah, they've gone extreme on it.
So now what? We're going to get apple toilet paper and apple underwear?
Apple spice? Well, I mean, if we're going to go that far, then I guess that's fine. But you like pumpkin. I'm just not a big pumpkin person
But I don't like pumpkin spice. There's a big difference.
But you like pumpkin pie and it's real pumpkin spicy.
But it's you don't see me taking a pumpkin pie and rubbing it all over my skin and thinking it's lotion and go, oh, this smells so good. No, pumpkin pie tastes good. I don't need pumpkin spice everything.
Okay, not everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're with me, maybe. It's not even everything.
Wait, did I just agree with you on all three of these?
I said apple over pumpkin. Are you apple over pumpkin?
Yeah, I'd be apple over pumpkin.
Okay.
And did I just agree with you on all three of these?
I don't know.
I think I did.
How did you feel about spooky season? Are you okay with it? I think you kind of threw me under the bus for that one.
Yeah, I think. Well, no, I just called you a hypocrite. I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't disagree. I just said you're a hypocrite.
All right. Well, you agree with 2 out of 3 of my hot takes then.
That is a little scary.
All right. Well, since we both have rants, I'm going to let you go ahead and take yours first.
Well, my rant actually is about one of our coworkers. He's on the Wake with Jake show.
Yeah.
Owen. He lost his ish. And I don't know why it became such a big deal for him. So are you familiar with ESPN's College Game Day?
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Kirk Herbstreit, one of the folks on there.
Right.
And for, years now, he's brought his dog with him. One of his dogs passed away, and so now he brings his new dog.
Cute.
Owen has a huge issue with this. And I'm like, to the point where he's like throwing Kirk under the bus, saying, why can't we all bring our dogs? They even made signs for game day that said, why can't we all bring our dogs to work? Is this this big a deal?
Why is he getting mad about?
I don't know.
With Kirk about it. That seems like a ESPN decision, right?
Okay, here's the thing. I actually think it's kind of cool.
It's
and
cute.
The dog is pretty well behaved. And I will say sometimes it adds to the entertainment. Like here recently when they were doing the field goal kick, his dog pooped on live TV. And they're like, don't go over there.
See, you never know what you're going to get with animals. We know that with Wet Nose Wednesday.
I wanted to ask you because I know you're not a pet person. It's not that you don't like pets. You just don't want to take on that responsibility.
Right, it's a responsibility, yeah.
But does it bother you to see this dog on the set at ESPN?
Dogs are cute. If you want to bring your dog into work, I'm totally fine with that. As long as they're like a well-behaved, non-disruptive dog, obviously.
I mean, let's be honest. We see them everywhere now. The grocery store, we see them at Lowe's, whatever.
I mean, if you got a good boy, I don't care. Bring him wherever you want.
Okay, well, see, I felt
Calm
that
down,
same way.
Owen.
That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to put it on record, put it on the podcast. Owen, calm down.
Did someone tell Owen he can't bring his dogs to work?
I don't know.
You can probably get away with it, Owen. I don't think anybody at Tyler Media is going to make too big of a stink about it.
I've been in this building for almost 30 years, and I've seen people bring their dogs to work.
Okay.
The late Danny Williams used to bring his dog to work.
Well, maybe calm down, Owen, and just bring your dog to work. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, my rant is on something totally different, but I ran across this article and it infuriated me. And I know that everybody's industry is getting hit with AI issues. And I know it was coming. Of course, it's coming for radio. This one is specifically about podcast. And it ticks me off because the person that started it is a former podcast person. Anyways, this person, Jeannie Wright, is leading a new firm called Inception Point AI. And their goal is to just flood the podcast media with content. 5,000 podcasts, 3,000 episodes a week. They can produce each podcast for $1. So It's all AI operated hosts. I mean, they said they can generate an entire produced episode in an hour. An hour.
1 hour?
1 hour. They have started social media accounts trying to make these AI people actually influencers. It's insane. And she's arguing, she used to be an executive at Wondery. Wondery is Amazon's.
Right.
I mean, they have New
Yeah.
Heights. They have Armchair Expert. These are huge podcasts. She knows the value of talent in this field. And yet they're going to flood the field with all of this. And she's saying like, okay, well, maybe they only get 20 listens. I've still made money off of that because I spent $1 on that. But as a podcaster, one of the main problems every podcast host is facing is how do people find me? How do I get discovered? The market's already saturated with so many things just searching. And of course, because of AI capabilities, they're doing Google research to figure out what are people looking for to find the keywords. So those are going to be more discoverable than say off air with Jeff and Rachel, because I'm not AI. I can't do all of the stats and the searching and figuring out how people's algorithm works. I can't. Like, I understand that podcasts, if you want to make a good one, can become a very expensive venture, and that is a problem that everybody's facing. AI is not the answer to this, in my opinion. You're running good people out, taking money out of real people's pockets. It's just, I don't know. It's gross. It's greed. I don't like it.
No, I'm with you. That's why I'm kind of being quiet, because I'm sitting here thinking like what you just said. They're flooding the market. So like you said, now it's going to be even more difficult to find something. And there are still podcasts that I didn't even realize exist today, like on your favorite show that's gone away and stuff like that. But there's so much behind the scenes stuff that you get to hear. You're like, I didn't know this existed.
Right.
So if you don't know it exists, you're trying to find, and now you've got to go through even more. And let's be honest, fake podcasts, because they're not real people.
Yes. And right now they are disclosing that they are AI hosts, but at what point do they stop? And they've mentioned that they are not giving these hosts backstories. They're not telling stories from their life. So you're not getting that kind of
You're not getting a personal feel.
For now, we're not. At what point do we do this? And then I think if you're a regular podcast listener, you develop a personal relationship with those hosts. It's a one-sided relationship, but it's real. You care for those people. That is going to happen with this AI. Like it's just all gross. So I just wanted to rant about it as a podcaster.
Well, I'm on your side on this one. Yeah. In fact, if you're one of those that goes around and checks out these podcasts and tries to find new ones, blah, 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 put the word out.
Yeah.
Don't fall for the AI crap.
And of course, I'm not anti-AI. I think, of course, it gives a lot of advantages that can really make podcast teams more efficient.
Yes.
But they're being run by human people. And those are the ones making the decision. So that's my rant on that. I do have one other thing.
Okay.
Totally another topic. I'm on the pickleball train, Jeff.
Oh, no.
I played pickleball for the first time over the weekend, and it was fun. I know what all these old folks are talking about.
That's what I'm just getting ready to say. You are now officially old. You are now officially older than me, and by age, you're not.
I want you to.
You're doing pottery and pickleball. You are old.
Hey, I don't deny it, but I think you should give it a shot, Jeff. Come out and play pickleball with me and Beth. We're not following the rules. I just want to say we didn't follow all of the rules like we should have. I'm playing again this weekend though, and that's going to be with more serious people, and I'm going to have to follow the rules, and I kind of love it.
I want video of this.
Oh, I'll give you some video.
I want video of this.
I got to see, but now I got to get my shoulders back in working shape again because I got to be hitting that ball and stuff.
And every time after she plays, she comes back in and going, "Oh, I'm in so much pain."
Well,
again, you're old.
Well, I was going to say I do that after everything. It doesn't require pickleball.
Now we know how good she is. She plays
pickleball. That's my version of it, and I'm real good at it. So, Jeff,
I'll tell you what. I might give it a shot.
Okay, who would your partner be? Me and Beth versus you, and who do you think would be a ringer?
If we're going to do this right, no, we won't do it. If we're going to do this right, we'll just do me and Janet against you and Beth.
Oh, you think Janet's going to come play pickleball?
Not a chance, so I'm okay.
All right, well, I'm going to sign up Dave McKay to be your partner then. He'll do it.
You know, the only problem with that is we've seen this happen. He's kicked a field goal at a Super Bowl one time, and, well, it was the NFL experience, and the tee went further than the ball. So if we play pickleball with Dave, the paddle will go further than the ball.
Sounds like my chances are looking pretty good, though, at that picker ball.
Yeah, picker ball. Is it time to do the dang question thing?
Oh, yeah, we have the questions. I forgot all about the game, Jeff.
Second drawer. Game cards are in the cabinet behind you, Rachel.
Okay, so explain the game, Jeff, while I pull these three cards.
Basically, we're trying to see how well we know each other. Is the long story short.
Yes.
The name of the game is, do your friends even know each other?
I changed it to co-hosts, even though we are friends also.
Yeah, we are. Here's the first one. What do I spend the most time thinking about? This is a loaded question. I'm a man, so let's tell you right there.
Well, yeah, I wasn't going that direction.
SEX.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I missed that one. I was just going to say about everything else that's in front of you. You spend constantly planning ahead. That's what you spend most of your time thinking about is the next thing ahead of you.
And that is the truth. I had to put the SEX in there because, I mean, come on. That's pretty much what every man thinks about all the time.
We can say sex.
Sex?
It's rated PG.
SEX?
Sorry. Cover your earmuff, kids.
Okay.
Wait, what? Don't you have to? I have to answer that?
Yeah, what do I spend the most time thinking about? Right now, pottery.
Yeah.
Right now, that's all you're talking about.
I think
you're talking about how to get a smooth bottom or how to get a lid to fit.
I am talking about smooth bottoms. You don't want them too thick. Yeah. All right. So is that a point for both of us since you don't agree with my score taking?
Yeah, that's a point for both of us.
Okay.
You're up next.
What was my first job?
Oh, I don't know if I remember that. I'm going to go on a limb here. Was it with 91 FM?
No.
Okay. Then I don't know your first job.
I worked at Child Time Child Care in the infant room. Why'd you laugh so quickly at that, Jeff? So funny to you that I'm caring for people's children, huh?
Honestly, I think you're probably pretty good at it, but I just think that's funny. That was your first job.
Might I say, if you have a teenager and they want to be a mom, maybe just put them in some childcare for a little bit to maybe tamp that down. It's a lot of work. I learned that real fast. Moms have hard jobs.
Okay. Well,
your first job, I think, was it construction?
No.
Mowing lawns?
That was it.
Mowing lawns?
Mowing lawns.
Ah, dang.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we both missed that one. I should have gone with my first instinct.
Yeah, you should have. What is my favorite ice cream flavor?
What is it? That's a good question. Oh, we've talked about this too, and I don't remember. Do you remember mine?
I'm not even sure I remember yours. I'm gonna go though. It's a homemade, if I'm right, and it's a fruit. I'm going to say peach, but I don't think that's it.
No.
Okay, what is it?
I mean, if homemade vanilla is number one.
Okay.
But strawberry would be my other one.
Strawberry's mine.
Strawberry's yours?
Strawberry's my favorite.
Dang it, I was going to
We
guess
both
that
have
too.
strawberry. We both missed it.
Dang it. All right. What's my favorite way to spend a lazy Sunday afternoon at home? What's that? What's a lazy Sunday
I was going to
afternoon?
say, I don't even know that you know a lazy Sunday
If I
afternoon.
did, I kind of know what it would be, though.
Okay. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say something like sitting out on the porch or the deck or whatever, just enjoying nature, listening to the birds, drinking your coffee. Am I close?
That would be really nice if I had a nice porch or deck to sit out on. I don't have either, so I don't do that. I just thought of myself just laying on the couch watching some TV, but not getting up to do laundry and not having to do anything else. That'd be real nice.
All right, that's fair.
For yours on a lazy Sunday, I mean, I think it looks the same. You just don't have any house chores. You're just kind of lounging around the house, watching some TV, wandering out in the backyard a little bit.
Yeah, actually, it would start with being out on the patio with coffee and just having a good share time with Janet, and just we talk about everything. So that's probably. So I'll give you that one.
Okay. What did I
I didn't get it.
Okay.
So again, this is how she keeps score. This is how she keeps score.
Okay, go ahead.
What is my favorite way to relax?
A lot of hard questions today. How do you relax? A massage? You like to get massages and fall asleep?
I do. I don't know that that's my favorite though.
Okay, what's your favorite?
Probably my favorite way is kind of what I just said. There's nothing
Sitting
better.
outside?
There's nothing better than getting up, getting my coffee, going outside on the porch, and just sitting there. And until it gets so warm, you got to go back inside.
Yeah, you got a nice porch. When you're out of town, I go and sit over there too and listen to the birds.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see. You, it's so hard because you are one of those people that has a hard time relaxing. Mm-hmm. I mean, I want to go back to what you just said, laying on the couch watching TV, but there might be. It has pottery become your way of relaxing?
Depending on the day,
Okay,
it can be.
okay.
The first thing I thought it was hiking.
There you go.
Hiking's pretty relaxing to
There
me,
you
as
go.
long as it's not too strenuous. I don't want to go crazy hiking.
Yeah.
Let's see. What time do I usually go to sleep on the weekdays?
Well,
Okay, what time do I aim to go to sleep
that's what I
on
was
the
going to say.
weekdays?
The go to sleep is the catcher on that
Yeah,
one, because
I'll say what I aim
you may
for.
go to bed at 8, but sometimes you don't fall asleep till 1 a.m. So that's where you get into trouble. But I'm going to say 8:30.
Yeah, you're right. Yes, I aim for 8. That doesn't ever happen. I think you aim the same thing, 7:30, 8, somewhere in there.
Actually, 8:30. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like I won this one, Jeff.
See, again, I don't think you really keep score the way you should. But anyway,
I think I'm great at math. Nope, I don't.
right?
I take that back
That's why
immediately.
That's why you're in radio, because you're so good at math.